Hello and welcome to the U-Select Catering Equipment Review Show. Today we are doing Coupe's range of countertop veg prep machines. Coupe are a fantastic brand. They are synonymous with veg prep, food processors and other type of food preparation equipment in the same way that Rational are for combis or turbofan is for convection ovens. For 55 years they've been at the very top of the market, producing the very best machines. They were the very first people to invent food processors and veg prep machines back in 1963 under the Coupe brand from Burgundy, which is where they come from in France. They released the very first machine and it revolutionized catering, especially large-scale catering, because up to then all veg had to be prepared by hand. Now, all the machines we're going to be talking about today are Countertop. They have been designed to produce different levels of food, different types of food, and we'll go through that. But one thing to remember is, in the main, if you're ordering a Coupe food processor or a veg prep machine, they normally do not come with blades. In most cases, you need to buy the blades that go with the machine separately. So factor that in when you're thinking about the cost of a Coupe machine. We're going to start off with the machines that are designed to produce the least amount of food. So we're going to start with the CL20 and the CL40. They're both designed to produce food for up to 80 people a day. So if you're that size business, this will be perfect for you. The basic difference is that the CL20 can produce fewer cuts than the CL40 because it can take fewer blades. The CL20 can produce food that is grated, sliced, ripple cut and julienne, so cut into little sticks. Whereas the CL40 can also dice and do French fries. The CL40 are both single phase, single speed. The CL20 is stuck at 1500 RPM and the CL40 is stuck at 500 RPM. Now you might think, well, the CL40 is a more complicated machine, why does it only have the slower speed? In all of these machines, the slower speeds are needed for the more complicated cuts. So the great thing about the CL20 is it can really rip through some food because it's high RPMs. Moving on, we then have three machines which are called CL50. CL50 comes in plain CL50, the CL50 Ultra and the CL50 Gourmet. Now, the CL50 and the CL50 Ultra are essentially the same machine, except that the CL Ultra has a metal base and the CL50 has a plastic one. So the CL50 can both be bought as single or three phase, and they can both be bought in 1 or 2 speed versions. All the versions of the CL50 can fit the mashed potato accessory, which if you've ever been a KP in a place which produces a lot of mashed potato, you will know it's a godsend. It's remarkable. It's got a big hopper at the top. You pour in cooked potatoes and mashed potato comes out the bottom. And the other thing about the CL50 Ultra is they actually just released a special edition of it, which is called the pizza, and it has all the blades in it in a pack, which allows you to produce the perfect pizza with a grater and a slicer and a dicer. Next up is the CL50 Gourmet. Now, what's special about that one? It is designed to not only do all the other cuts we talked about before, but also to do brunoise, and it also does an amazing cut called the waffle cut, which looks rather like if you've ever got waffle cut chips or crisps. It looks like that, so it's got a curved top and holes through the veg. Now, the Gourmet, because it's designed for those two special cuts, it can actually take all 55 different cutting blades that Coupe currently produce, whereas the CL50 and the CL50 Ultra can only take 50. The Gourmet is also, because of the complexity of the cut that it does, it is only single phase and it's single speed, and the speed is 375 RPM. Finally, in this range, we also have the CL52. Now, the CL52 is very, very similar in terms of what it can do to the CL50 and the CL50 Ultra. However, it's made bigger, so it's got 2 extra litres of capacity. The CL52 is for businesses that serve up to 600 meals a day. The CL52 can produce an hour of this complicated cut, 250 kilograms of prepared veg. But on the simple cuts, on the simple dicing or grating, if you're doing just one thing, you can produce up to 750 kilograms of food an hour. It's built to withstand that kind of punishment. That's what's so great about RoboCoupe. They are well made, they are simple, and they are efficient. To conclude, the Countertop range from RoboCoupe is perfect for any type of business, up from 80 meals a day right up to 600 meals a day. All of these machines, apart from the couple of examples that I've given, come with no blades at all, so you need to add them on. So as long as you're aware of that and you know what you're preparing and you know what you want, you should be able to look through the RoboCoupe catalogue and pick exactly the right machine for you, which is the beauty of the way they've designed this range. If you go for a RoboCoupe, take the time, pick the right one for you, and it will last you for years because they are so well made and so easy to use. There you go.